7 things that drive women away from their husbands. Number 1, lack of love and care. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, the Bible says, husbands, love your wives. So when there is no love, when there is no care, it affects the woman psychologically, physically, emotionally, and otherwise. Number 2, lack of sexual satisfaction. In a case where the woman have high libido, it is better to discuss and agree, privately with your husband. You and your husband can work together in order to prevent stories that touch. It is also one of the reasons why some women, not all women, walk away from their marriage and walk into the hands of somebody else. Number 3, unfaithfulness in the life of the husband can actually make the woman to leave the husband to another man. Number 4, influence of in-laws, external parties, bad friends, advising the woman that it is better out there. But don't let your husband tie you down. So such influences, could build up and actually make a woman leave her husband. And that's why I say, man, you must be careful who your wife, is relating with. Number 5, when there is no sense of security, the wife doesn't feel secured in the marriage, doesn't feel secured under her husband. She feels that the husband is not defending her, is not standing up for her, even in official documentation. She's not the next of kin, it's the husband's people. It could actually drive that kind of woman into the hands of somebody else, because a woman was made to be protected, was made to be secured. So when she doesn't feel that security, something else could happen. Number 6, because of demonic manipulation. I've handled a case before where a woman who didn't understand why she had to do that left her husband to another man, and by the time the scales drop, from her eyes, she discovered she made a mistake, and the husband had known it. It became something of prayer. It became something of intervention. It became something we had to talk to the man to let it go. So be careful. How do you handle demonic manipulation? By prayer and by standing in the faith. Number 7 and the last, but very important, stinginess in the life of the man. Giving to other people but not giving to the wife. Not look anything that has to do with money. The husband would rather avoid it, talk about something else, jump it. It affects the woman seriously. And so as a husband, learn to open your hand. Your wife should be the first and the best beneficiary of the grace of God in the area of increase, that God has given to you, to the family. And take note also, if God has blessed you, it's not just for you. It is so that the family can be better, the society can be better, and those who depend on you can also smile.